Hi guys, I'm Overarch and today I'm going to walk you through how to automate thumbnail production in Photoshop. So anyone who's ever had to make a lot of thumbnails for YouTube videos or anything like that knows that it can take forever to make a bunch of them. This is especially true with people that do like Let's Play or gaming type content, just because they usually have to have a lot of thumbnails that only have a difference of one number. So what I used to do is I would have to go in and I would say, okay, this is episode 1, and then export, and then so on, takes a minute, and then episode 2, and so on, takes a minute, and I'd have to do this, for literally hundreds of videos. So what I did instead is I wrote a script that's going to completely automate that process for me, so I no longer have to go in and do it manually. And this has saved me literally hundreds of hours on making thumbnails. So first off, to do this you need Photoshop, obviously. I used to use GIMP. If you're still using GIMP, I mean, it's awesome because it's free, but I highly recommend Photoshop if you can, afford it. It's a killer program. Next, I need to make sure that I have only one text layer. If you have any other text layers, it will mess them up. So if you want text on your thumbnail, that's fine, but what you can do is you can just make another layer, and set this to, say, 16. Oh, come on. It's not working. 1 second. Technical difficulties. There we go. So test text. So I can just put my test text down there in the bottom right, and that's exactly what I did with the text up in the top right. And then I need to merge the layers. So if I go to a layer and then merge layer, and then there we go, the test text will still be there. Just make sure that you only have one layer, and that layer should only contain a number. Next, I'm going to go to File, Scripts, and Browse. And down in the description, I'm going to have a series of files. You're going to need to download one of those files. And I'm just going to run it. And now watch what happens here. Oh, so see, it's starting to create the thumbnails that I need. Here's thumbnail 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and so on and so forth. And it's going to make 50 of these for me. So down in the description, I'm going to have one that's going to make 50, one that's going to make 100, 500, and 1,000. Keep in mind that the average size for these, for me, was about a megabit. So if you make 1,000 thumbnails, you're going to be using at least a gig of space. And it's going to take a while. As you can see, even 50 here is going to take my pretty beefy computer probably 30 or 40 seconds to get through. So to access these, if you just open up your file browser and then go to your C drive, which should be your primary file drive, they'll be right in here. So let's actually look at what the script is and what it's doing. So this is for a little bit more advanced user. If you want to customize the script, you can do that. It's pretty easy. So this is a program called Dr. Java, and I'm just going to open it up. As you can see right here, it says var save file equals file. Right there is where it saves. So this is customized for me. For you, it's just going to say like C drive, and you can enter in wherever you want them to save pretty easily. If you just go here and figure out where you want them, hit copy address as text in the text bar, and then just paste right there where that address is. So let's say I wanted to change them. Let's say I wanted to do COD. So I wanted it to be COD, Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can just add that there. A couple things with that. Make sure you have the text quote right there. So that right there, if you lose that little mark, it'll mess everything up. Make sure also that you're using forward slashes instead of backward slashes. That'll also mess everything up. Okay, so then for how many I want, here it says for var I equals 1. So this text line right here, the third one, this number right here, -1 is how many you're going to get. And the reason it's -1 is just because of the way Java runs its loops. So let's say I wanted 60. I would just type in 61, and then when I ran this again, it would give me 61 or 60 of those thumbnails. And then what I would do to save it, I would just save as, and you need to save it as .js or JSX. Okay, so guys, I hope this is going to save you guys as much time as it saved me, because this has been a lifesaver for someone who has to make a lot of thumbnails. As always, guys, subscribe if you want to see more. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video so I know if I should make more of these Photoshop tutorials. And if you have any ideas for videos, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.